Anyway, we got some good tunage. All you need is a drum set to learn how to play the drums, baby. Yeah, this deal's rock and roll, man. I'm telling you what, 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 telling you what. Anyway, it's like playing the drums is fun, but this deal is fun too. That's what I'm going to do, is tell you about the fun, and then we'll tell you about the money. But anyways, you can have your very own website, but you can build your website about that fast. All you got to do is register with a, I'm going to talk fast because it takes time to download these videos. Anyways, you just go to a website builder, register with an email. It'll immediately put you on some templates. You pick a page, and then it'll open it up, and then I like to clean them up and just delete with the boxes on the corners and get a blank page, or you can use a template. But anyways, then all you got to do is take the text widget, drag it down, drop it, and then put in there joemoney.biz. Go to joemoney.biz. It's a money making idea. It's a game. It's the best thing since sliced bread, period. And then your methods of payment, you can put a PayPal button on your deal for $10, and also for $100 or $50 or for $40. Probably a $10 button and a $40 button and a $100 button, and a $520 button, because it's $10 a week. But once you get ahead, if you start making 100 grand, you can pay your dues, get them out of the way, just pay your money, but don't send more than $100 in the mail, cash, but to a post office box. But anyways, all you got to do is go out of your way a few times, every now and again, to pay your dues. But it's $10 a week. But anyway, but if it was only $10 a one-time lifetime membership, which is the way I was going to do it, it doesn't add up fast enough, because I like to make $500 a day. But with this deal, if it's $10 a week, it adds up to $520 a year per player. So if you make one sale, you make $520 a year. So if you can make 100 sales a day, so that's like $550,000 a day that this deal can make. Because one time I was downtown Calgary, and the only guy that would talk to me was a pimp on the deal, but I had some little book on small business and a couple of papers. It was just a paper deal. But anyways, he asked me, he said, can I make $1,000 with this deal? And that deal you couldn't, but this deal you can. Anyways, but you can get your own custom named website, like today was sundaysoff.biz, or you can be payyourselffirst.biz, or zazaz.biz. Anyways, but you can also be like the easy ones that I thought of were like car 53, car 12, car taxi 5, horse number 3, boat 4. Just like Monopoly, you can kind of pick a token to go around the board. But anyway, and then the funnest part of the whole deal is it's called Bing AdWords. And you can get a $100 coupon from Bing, and I'm going to try to find a website builder with a free.com. I'll have to put that into writing, because I don't have it yet, because my website builder is a little expensive. But anyway, I use yola.com, and I know how to work it. So, and they're not too bad to deal with. But they've tore my deal down before and reopened it up. So I've been working on this deal with Yola since, I don't know, man, like it's been like 10 years or something since I've been working on this deal ever since I turned the internet on. But anyways, I've got like a mountain of material on Yola, but what I'm going to do with that is with this, it's called Bing AdWords, but you can target a website, and it'll automatically
The Drive.
Anyways, Bing keywords, like it's fun because you got to pick keywords, but with this deal it appeals to everybody, so anything's a keyword. So but you can target a website and then push the button, and the computer will automatically dig up like 100 keywords for you. And then you got to take each keyword individually and bid on it. Like you can either be the top ad for $1.10, or else you can be a mainline ad for 60 cents, which gets you on the first page. And I was told mainline ads is good because sometimes it pops up better. Anyways, maybe that's a little secret, but you can also have 2 campaigns. And I figured out with that, like if you had 2 or 3, you can actually have 2 or 3 different website names with your deal, and you can put them to the same website address. But anyways, if you had a couple different 2 or 3 different websites, and then you can have different campaigns on Yola, or not Yola, but Bing. But anyway, say if you have like 2 or 3 different campaigns going on, and you buy top ad on 2 or 3 or 4 deals, you'll be the top guy on the 3 or 4 on the page, and then they're only going to click once probably, or maybe twice on the next deal, but that'll be you too. But anyway, you got to pay. You only have to pay per click, and they actually extended me $50 in credit, which is something else. And you need a prepaid credit card will get you in the deal. And or else if you got a credit card, you just need a credit card to register, but you can get a free $100 coupon. So with this deal, you're going to get a free $100 coupon, and you're also going to get a free .com .net name, because I'm pretty sure that there's a company out there that's offering free website addresses, but I like .biz. But anyways, so you're going to get, and then with the Bing keywords, it's like anyway, you got to bid on every word. Like some words come up like $5 a hit, which is too much, but it's not very many words that cost that much. But the time I got I get 1,000 impressions, and maybe my clicks are going up though, because one day I got 1 click, the next day I got 4 or 5 clicks, and then now I'm probably got a whole bunch of clicks. But every click should buy into this deal. But anyways, I jumped off a freight train one time with the little book on small business, and I dropped I was on a freight train, and I jumped off the fucking freight train, and I hit the rhubarb, and my papers went everywhere. And I'm sorry for swearing, but anyway, I knew I was going to swear. But every deal on the internet comes down to a swear word eventually, these big deals. But I always say, have you ever done a business deal without a swear word? Big business deal. But anyways, I had the little book on small business. I jumped off the freight train. My papers went everywhere. I was picking them up. I didn't want to lose one little piece because it was my life insurance for my children. And then it hit me, no copyright. Then I was looking at the tall buildings like downtown Calgary, like a bunch of bullshit copyright is insurance. But anyways, with our deal, if we all band together, like if I can get the people that play the lottery to see that this deal is better than the lottery because it's a guaranteed winner, because if you buy in for $10 and you sell 1 ticket, you break even, and then it's $10 a week. So if you get 1 player, they're going to keep paying you $10 a week. But the thing about the $10 a week, it's kind of intimidating. But the thing is that there's kind of a rule that you don't have to pay your dues unless you're comfortable with the amount of money that you're making. So if you're else, like I guess you're allowed to go bankrupt in this game. Like if you run out of money and you can't pay your dues, that's fine. And then just keep going, and the next week or 2 weeks later, or whenever you get your shit together, then you can pay your dues. Kind of runs like AA. It's kind of like a secret society, but I always thought of myself as a product of my environment. But I grew up in Calgary where there's a stampede. I was in the rodeo one time. Anyways, and there was a big customer base for me to work off, and then there was a big speakeasy in the middle of Calgary. It was the size of a football field with about 10 pool tables, like 3 in the back, 2 here, and then the stage, and then like you could walk in there, like go for a walk in there. But anyways, I could hang out in the back, eat steak sandwiches, read and write, and play the fiddle and do whatever the hell I want in the speakeasy. But you got to be a gentleman to stay there, and I call it paying my rent when I tip the waitress. But anyway, that comes down to one of my ideas is there's a 1% tip to Joe Money to me, because I've been working on this deal for 20 years, but the money's going to go to good, because this is like the greatest charity in the world. The more people that we can get this deal to, the more people that we can help, because I can take it right to the street. I'll make a 1-page deal that I can drop off at the drop-in center, and the guys on the skids can get a hold of the deal, because they don't have a computer even but I can make a 1-page deal. I don't know if anyway, that's kind of my idea. But what I'm saying is there's a 1% tip to Joe Money, but anyway, that's only $10, or it's $100 for every $10,000 that you make, but we'll pay it every $10. So every time you make $1,000, then you shoot me $10. But I don't have any equipment. I've got no computer. I've got no office. I want to buy a motorhome and get it rigged out. It's only $2,500 anyways, and turn it into an office with the GPS and all that shit, get her tuned up so that I can run my internet idea at night, because right now I'm running out of the libraries. But anyway, it's kind of like AA, you send money to the central office, but I think I deserve a tip, and it's only 1% to Joe Money. But anyways, that way I can, and that was always life insurance for my children, but once I'm gone, my kid, hopefully my youngest son, will take over the deal. My oldest son doesn't want nothing to do with it. Well, just because I've been working on it since he was 11, but he's 19 now. But when he was 11, he told me the answer to collection was a button on your website, which is like, there's 12 elements of business: knowledge, money, communication, product, service, advertising, delivery, collection, location, customer base, and tips. Knowledge is, I've got quite a bit of knowledge that I obtained by doing the deal, because when I first started I couldn't even cut and paste, and if I made a spelling error or whatever, I'd have to rip down the whole deal to build a new one. But anyway, my point is that I didn't, like, to build a website seemed impossible, but it's one of the most easiest things that you'll ever do. Just text, drag, drop, and then if you want a PayPal button, you go to PayPal, build a button. But you go to PayPal and you stumble around till you find build a button, and then you build your button, and then it'll say, and then you just say good, and then it'll give you a bunch of, it's called HTML, but it's text, and then you just copy it, and then you use your HTML widget and drag it, drop it, paste it on your website, then you got a button. But anyways, like with all these deals, there's a bunch of hoops to jump, like getting registered with the payment method and all this other horse shit that you got to do, because I did register with reserve position, because it sounds like you make a lot of money, but Virgin Air and Rich Dad Poor Dad and all these other hot shots are on that one, but it didn't pay out worth a shit. I didn't make a wooden nickel on that deal, and I had to go through hell trying to get registered with that payment method, which they might still be scooping money out of my account, but who knows. But anyway, this deal isn't a rip-off. But anyway, one time I had a fiddle, and I inherited a fiddle, and I couldn't figure out how to play the fiddle, and then I broke the bow one time, and I started playing it like a ukulele, and then I put the bow to it, and then it's just like riding a bike, you can play the fiddle. But anyways, this deal's kind of like the fiddle. I kind of figured it out, but it took a lot of time and effort, and the $10 is set up for poor bastards that can't afford $40 a month. But anyways, if you're brave, just pay the $40 a month, or just pay the $10 a week for the first 3 weeks or till you start making some money. But you can get in the game anytime. All you got to do is build yourself a website, but you don't need a website. You can play with a business card, because all you need is direction to Joe Money and a method of payment. So you can play with a business card, or flyers, or sign on a telephone pole, or direct mail, or newspaper ad, and with the post office box. And the best idea I got is a dedicated bank account number, because that way it's life insurance, but you can get a joint account with your kids. So if something happens, they'll have access to the money if you set it up right. And then if you inherit the deal, keep paying your dues, and then everybody's happy. So, but anyways, it's $10 a week, but that's $520 a year. So every player that you sign up is $520 a year. And but basically for $10 you can sign up a player for $520 a year, so that's already, you've made like $1 billion on your fucking interest rates. And I can't really apologize for swearing, because it's an adjective, and it reinforces the word what I'm trying to get across here. But anyways, basically I'm trying to tell you that it's a fun deal, and then if you read the writing, I'll have it all lined up on the paper so that you can. And I've got a legal description out of the Canadian law books. It's a participant in a plan that gives consideration for the right to receive compensation by reason of recruitment into the plan of another participant. But this isn't a pyramid scheme, it's more of a straight trajectory to the universe. Straight up line right to the moon, because I heard one time, if you want to hit the moon, shoot for the stars. But I was always trying to come up with a $50 deal for my kid, but now I got a $520 deal for my kid every time he makes a sale. So during the day it's like $10 a day, so but it might be enough to get you through. But I guess my best advice is you should probably go bankrupt if you're overfinanced. But anyway, you can probably keep your house, and if you lease a vehicle, you can keep your lease. As long as you keep paying your lease, you can keep your brand new car and go bankrupt. Anyways, I went bankrupt, like Trump went bankrupt a few times. Anyway, I'm going to leave this. I don't want this video to be too long, because I want you to pay ourselves first is the most important thing. in business. But anyways, we got to pay ourselves first, and you got to pay that $10. But you don't have to pay the $10 a week until unless you feel like you want to keep paying in good faith, because then when you get a player, they'll keep paying you in good faith. So, but it's $10 to buy the game, and then you can sell the game for $10, and the goal is to make sales. And it's like the best business game ever invented. But you can use business cards, flyers, all the old school stuff, sign on the telephone pole as well. That's all I got for advertising right now, is a couple signs on the telephone pole, because I'm actually going broke. I got some money coming in, but I've invested quite a bit of money into this deal, but now it's to the point where I need to make some money, because thank God I got the deal. But anyways, so what I'm saying is, if you need help, I'm willing to, even though for my 1%, I'm willing to take calls, so you don't have to be scared to get calls from crazy people about this deal. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to take calls on this deal. I'll take all the calls on this deal. I'll take the prank phone calls and the bullshit, and I'll help people build their websites if they need a hand, if they can't figure it out. But try to go through that's one thing about Yola. I don't think they have good customer service on the telephone, because I can't find a number on them sons of bitches. They only got emails. But I wouldn't mind a website builder that could actually help the player. But that Bing, if you call Bing, they're closed on Sundays, which I thought was kind of interesting. But anyways, if you take a piece of paper and fold it like an accordion. I'd like to get the deal built so that it fits on a piece of paper like this with the deal here. I've had the little book on small business like this. Anyways, if you take a piece of paper and fold it like an accordion and then fold it in half again, it actually turns out to be a day timer. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, mornings, afternoons, Sundays off. Yeah, I didn't invent that, but it makes me seem kind of smart, doesn't it? But today's Sunday, but Jesus saved people on Sundays, so I guess it's okay to work on Sundays. But I wouldn't mind taking Sundays off. But if you get in this deal, you'll be able to take every day off and sleep in like I do. But anyways, so I guess I'll make it a 20-minute video, but about 3 minutes, figure out what I gotta say here. Anyway, if you go with the post office box, it's cash in the mail. But one guy told me, if you don't declare your income, well, if you don't pay taxes, you're not ripping anybody off, because you won't make any money anyway. But this deal might make so much money that you might have to. You should. I can pay my taxes, but I was thinking, even if I don't write, like, I can write everything off and come up square and not have to pay the government fuck all. But what I'll do is I'll just probably keep the cash and declare what I make on the PayPal and the Western Union, and then not the Western Union, but the bank account, and then I'll pay the government straight up 10% without writing anything off, because I don't want to spend time doing books. But yeah, but anyways, forget it. Well, even if you want to try to get me for the cash, I've been working for cash all my life, and every businessman I know runs on cash under the table. It's just the way it is. And even with the pyramid, this isn't a pyramid scheme, but pyramid schemes are legal, and every internet idea on the internet's a pyramid scheme, and there's millions of people in pyramid multi-level marketing schemes, but I want to blow them up because they're bullshit. And to try to sell a pyramid scheme, it doesn't work. But this deal is kind of a little bit different, but it's $10 a week, and then you can sell memberships for $10 a week. And so if you get a sale, anyways, like, if you can understand, to get it, you can wrap your head around it, that you're buying the right to sell the deal at $10. It's a game, though. It's $10 for the game, and then once you pay your entrance fee into the game, just like poker, you got to ante up. And then anyways, knowledge, money, communication, product, service, advertising, delivery, collection, location, customer base, and tips. Knowledge, I'm going to go overtime, but knowledge, I've got a lot of knowledge about the internet, and even this lately I've learned quite a bit about this Bing key AdWords to turn this sucker into a real fun game. Anyways, so knowledge, money is player investment, communication is none, because we don't have to talk to each other. Everybody just says thank you, but if you don't have to talk about it, there's no service involved. So communication is none. Knowledge, money, communication. Product is the game. It always was the game. Knowledge, money, and the product is actually money, which is the best product in the world, like a bank. Knowledge, money, communication is product is a game. Service is a scratch. You don't want to do any service, but I'm willing to do service. I'm willing to build websites for people because I can whip them up in about a minute and a half. So with the post office box, it'll take more time with the PayPal button. But anyways, service. Advertising is the most important thing. Like, you got to advertise like a bastard. Advertising squared. Like, use keywords. Facebook, your buddies. The Facebook has a pay-per-click program, which is a good one because it puts it out there, gets to the people. The AdWord, they kind of find you, but this other one puts it right to the Facebook page. And then advertising delivery is free. I'm just saying that because I made more money on free delivery than anything else. But delivery is you going to the post office or the bank and making the payments. And collection is the bank or the post office box or the method of payment or the PayPal button. Location is one thing I learned. I talked to one of the richest guys I know. His dad drilled the Leduc #1 oil well, and his family's got like 30,000 employees, but he sold the company. But anyway, he told me location is distribution. But anyway, every email is a location. Every sign on a telephone pole is a location. Every posting on the website or on the internet's a location. Location is the saying in business. Customer base on this son of a gun is the world, because everybody in the world is a potential customer because everybody needs money. You can sell this in Beirut. Like, once you understand the deal, it's $10 for membership, and then you can sell memberships for $10, and then there's a 1% tip to the Joe Money to me. But anyways, I'm just putting it out there, but it's optional. You can tip me 10% if you want, because I need some dough right now. But anyway, knowledge, money, communication, product, service, advertising, delivery, collection, customer base. Tips, there you go. I'm talking about tips. And tip your dealer if you want to, I guess. Tips, and tip the dishwasher. Tips and legalities. It's all legal because it's a participant in the plan. It gives consideration for the right to receive compensation by reason of recruitment into the plan of another participant, that I found in the legal books of Canada, just to prove to my children that it's legal. And I wouldn't mind even going to court over this somehow, and to prove to the world that it's legal, so that my kids can have a legal deal. And if this deal gets too big and you can't sell it anymore, which might happen, like the tree business, I dug all the trees. Anyway, just start your own new game with a new name and a new number, just like all those different kind of lottery tickets. But anyways, if you did try to build your own game, you'll only gain $10 is all you'll gain, because I've done all the work for you. But anyway, at that, I'm going to stop this because it's going to take me an hour to upload it, and it's going to, but even that 1 hour is my $10 right there. And I'm just going to rewatch my videos because I enjoy doing that. But anyway, to build your website, you just text, widget, drag, drop, joemoney.biz, go there, and then your methods of payment, and then you push publish, and then it'll publish it, and then it'll say use a free website name. Like, anyways, but you can buy one. You might as well buy one. And if you want to be anonymous, you can private register it. And also, if you want to be anonymous in the mail, if you're mailing money, don't put a return address on it, and use your initials if you want people to send you money. You don't want to use your name, but you use your name on Facebook, so what the hell. Anyways, and I always use my first and last name whenever I was in business. I'd introduce myself as Dave Phillips. But anyways, and as far as the authorities go, your guys are all set up for this deal. You're already in a pyramid scheme. Anyways, like, the police stations are basically set up the same as the mafia, sergeants and captains and all that. So it's a good game for the police. Anyways, all right, thank you.